You know that exact instant someone messages, "Hey, let's hang out this weekend," and your whole body just sinks? Like, oh no, really?
Oh no,
Friday
really?
night hits, everyone's stories are exploding with lights, music, big groups laughing,
Should I
and
be
you're
out
already
there?
home by 9 p.m., feeling that little stab of, should I be out there? Guilt. But underneath it, secret, delicious relief. You keep whispering to yourself, I should crave this more. I should be more social. Something's wrong with me. I'm missing the best parts of life. If any of that just punched you in the chest, stay, because science has finally decoded exactly why your brain does this, and it's the opposite of what everyone's been telling you your whole life. What they've called your flaw, your shyness, your antisocial side, it's actually been your quiet protector all along. Think back. You heard it constantly growing up. You're too quiet. Why don't you have more friends? You really need to put yourself out there. Society's golden rule: more people equals happier. Alone time equals sad. If you're not surrounded, you're failing at being human. And maybe, just
Maybe you
maybe,
just
you
believe them.
believe them. Maybe you spent years saying yes when every cell screamed no, pushing through exhaustion, faking laughs, coming home and collapsing like your battery hit zero. But what if the whole story is upside down? What if the way you're built isn't a bug, it's premium, carefully selected hardware? Let's open the hood and look at your brain. Dr. Elaine Aron spent over 20 years studying people who feel exactly like you do. She named it sensory processing sensitivity. Translation: your nervous system doesn't just notice the world, it drinks it in, deep. Every sound, every facial flicker, every unspoken vibe lands harder and echoes longer. While other people glide across the surface, you're swimming in the undertow. You catch the things no one else sees. You feel the emotional temperature of the room before anyone says a word. And that beautiful depth, it burns serious energy. Imagine most brains running one single browser tab. Yours is running 20. Tabs refreshing, notifications pinging, memory leaking. No wonder silence feels like finally closing them all. This isn't broken. It's not a disorder to cure. 15 to 20% of humans are wired this way, and we've been this way forever. Evolutionary scientists found this exact trait in over 100 different species, from tiny fruit flies all the way to our primate cousins. Nature doesn't keep expensive traits around by mistake. Every ancient tribe needed two kinds of people: the fearless ones who charged forward, and the quiet ones who noticed the rustle in the bushes, the strange smell on the wind, the berry no one should touch. Your lineage? You come from the watchers, the ones who survived because they paused, because they listened, because they stepped back. So when that deep instinct says, I need to be alone right now, you're not being difficult, you're not defective, you're running thousand-year-old survival software, and it still works perfectly. Look at the giants who ran the same code. Susan Cain, her quiet revolution of a TED Talk has been watched over 40 million times. Nikola Tesla, dreaming electric futures in perfect solitude. J.K. Rowling, birthing an entire universe from a single cafe table and silence. They didn't create despite needing to be alone. They created because the depth and space let their minds breathe fire. And the exact same potential is alive in you. Real talk, though, not every version of alone is healthy. There's a fork in the road here. Healthy solitude feels like coming home to yourself. You step away, then you return clearer, softer, stronger, more you. It's fuel for creativity, for peace, for thinking thoughts that actually matter. But when alone becomes hiding, when you're not choosing solitude, but fleeing people because being seen feels dangerous, when the quiet doesn't restore you, but slowly numbs you, that's escape, not recharge. So here's the question only you can answer, and it might hurt a little. When you close that door, Are you truly refilling your tank, or are you running away from something? Maybe this pattern started way earlier than you think. Maybe you were the little kid who'd rather have one real friend than a loud birthday party, who disappeared into books and imaginary worlds while everyone else ran wild, who got quiet written on every single report card like it was a problem. Maybe the playground felt like too much noise, too many bodies, too fast. Maybe your own imagination was kinder, safer, brighter company. You weren't weird. You were already, instinctively, guarding something precious, your energy, before you even had language for it. That wise, sensitive child is still living inside your chest, and they were right the whole time. So let's bring it all home. Your brain dives deeper. That's neuroscience. This trait kept your bloodline breathing. That's evolution. You've been protecting your peace since you were a small child who didn't even have words for it yet. You are not broken. You are finely calibrated. And now you finally have the language to say it out loud. If something just unlocked inside you reading this, if you feel a little less wrong, hit subscribe. I keep making these videos for exactly this reason, to help us understand why we are the way we are, and how to stop fighting ourselves and start honoring the design instead. Drop one line in the comments. I read every single one. When did you first realize that needing alone time wasn't a punishment, it was actually how you came back to life? That Friday night, home by 9 p.m., lights low, world quiet, that's not failure. That's your superpower, gently, powerfully recharging. Own it. You've earned every second of it.